Hello guys, and today we have here our duel with Sylvans, and I run the Rochambeau, so I will be going first. And I open up with the Rose Paladin, Foolish Burial, and a Miracle Fertilizer. So there is some utility here. I want to do as much deck thinning as possible, so I'm going to go for a Hermitry. I think that sounds like a good idea. And then I'm going to go for a Sacagawea. Oh, Sequoia, or whatever this card is supposed to be. And then I'm going to do a Sylvan Charity. And hopefully I can get a... what is it? Something good. Mount Sylvania. And not bad. Not bad. At all. Now I need to be really careful in how I do this, because I need to make sure the right cards go to the top. Please be on the top. Please be on the top.
But not impossible.
Now I'm hoping I did that right with Princess. I think Princess Sprout is on the top. I am not positive. I'm going to go for Miracle Fertilizer of the Hermitry. And if I do this right, I should end up drawing into a Qliphort. And not only that, I can then go for a Link 7 if I wanted to. Because I can use him to summon stuff out. But I'm thinking of just going for a Felgrand. No, I don't want to use him because I want to have Charity for next turn. So we're going to make a first turn Felgrand. So that is decent, Now all we need is that Lone Fire Blossom and a Spore in graveyard, and we can do some madness. I really hope that this card doesn't leave the field, because that would be really nice. Okay, it doesn't. Sweet. If I have to detach Hermitry, that's great, because then I can summon them back out. And so, yeah, if we can get a Spore, a Lone Fire Blossom, and the Qliphort engraved, we can go for Quasar. So we are facing Qliphorts. That is interestingness on interestingness. And he's going for a Pendulum Summon, so that is okay with me. Proceeds to make towers. I will cry. I just cry. Respawns by making Quasar. That would be the best game ever, guys. Towers versus Quasar, that would be awesome. Did you misplace it? Did you mean to click the scout? Okay, he's gonna go for a Pendulum Summon. For 1. Okay, that's interesting. I thought he would definitely at least keep that in hand so he can go for a Tribute Summon. Okay, so he's gonna go for Carrier. Don't know what he's doing, but okay. So he's gonna be able to draw 1 card. Cannot run over my monster though, so that is good. And yeah, so he just drew that 1 card. For a second I thought he added a card to hand. I was like, what is it? Are you gonna reveal yourself? So we get the Kouree Bandit, but do we get a normal summon this turn? I do not know. Let's go for the Sylvan Charity and see if we will get to normal summon. Got all the Sylvan Charities. Oh yeah, we also need a Dandelion in deck. So we can go for... who do I want to put there? Probably shouldn't have put Dandelion back. I probably should have put Qliphort back. Anyways, let's see. What do I want to do? I think I'll just go for these play. Do 800 damage to my opponent. So pretty much he got to search off without searching. Like, this is really bad for Qliphort, for the Qliphort player, because even if he draws into Scout, he can't use it. Unless he uses that Storm card or whatever. And so, we are in a good situation. There isn't much he can do. I'm really surprised they don't run that. Wait, did that card come out? I think it did, this Oscillating. It's the one where you destroy a pendulum, and you get a draw card. I'm not sure if that's OCG right now, or if that's TCG. I think I saw it when I went to locals yesterday, but I'm not positive. We will get 2 Dandelion tokens. And we can pop a monster, but we won't. And we get to add a Mount Sylvania to our hand. And we get a pop back row, so we will pop. Oh, that is lovely. So we get a Mount Sylvania to our hand, which lets us do some fun things. And it's really great just to get monsters like go up to the graveyard. So we get Dandelion. Yes. Yes. Oops. Oh well. That was a misclick. I clicked on the Marshall Leaf. So I get his Charity back to hand. Wow, I'm just gonna go through my deck. Marshall Leaf will be targeting the only target. So that was a misplay. Are we getting rid of this guy? And I'm going to have to do this. But it won't be too much of a problem because I can now use Miracle Fertilizer. So we have 5 Chain Link. That is great. Now, is there anything else he can do? And then I get the tokens. So, and then it will be my opponent's turn. But next turn, I can do a Mount Sylvania to get something to the top of my deck if I want to draw into it. Or I can put a Cherub Spire to the top, use Miracle Fertilizer to get back the Hermitry or Sacagawea. And then I can go for the ring 7. And I have a Global Engrave, so that is lovely. And all we need is a 5 awesome. So here's the Karkar-D. Karkar-D. So he will be getting that +1. And then it will be my turn. And what do I get to draw into? I get to draw into a Lone Fire Blossom. So that is lovely. That is lovely. I do want to make Quasar this game, because that would spell GG. How do I want to do this? I am not going to be using Miracle Fertilizer. That is definitely... I do want to do as much deck thinning as I can. So I'm thinking... Let's go Lone Fire Blossom first. Go through all 3 Lone Fire Blossoms. Summon out Spore, maybe? Nah, I don't think that would be a good idea. I should have added the level 4 Synchro Tuner that can change its level. That would have helped a lot with making Quasar. And I'm pretty certain I can make Quasar, I just have to think a little hard about how I want to do this. I don't have to. I could make the rank 7 and bounce everything back to hand pretty much. But Quasar's Quasar. And then, let's see, what do I want to summon out here? Summon out him, make a level 5. But then I want to have these 4. I could go for the formula right away, and then make a Librarian. I think I can do it in an odd fashion. Fashion. So we get to go for formula. Get rid of the angry fluff. We want the happy fluff. We're always happy here. So we get to draw one card, which is lovely. And it's an MST, so that is that. So next we go for... Can we make him a level 4 tuner? Yes, we can. We can make him a level 4 tuner. So we're going to make him a level 4 tuner. By banishing... do we have to banish the Lone Fire? No, we do not. But I say screw it. Like, you don't need to have 3 Lone Fire Blossoms in the graveyard. So we have a level 4 tuner, which means we can make Librarian, which will be awesome. And then I don't think I even need Glow Up Bulb to be in graveyard, but I want Glow Up Bulb to be in graveyard. I should be MSTing, but I'm afraid if I MST something, he'll use it. But I'm just gonna do it, like, screw it. Like, it'll probably be Compulse or something, which would be, but then again, I do have Felgram. So, he's gonna go for an MST on what? Okay, Miracle Fertilizer. That is cool. That is cool. Is this only monsters? Yeah, only monsters. I know, like, Stardust Spark Dragon is anything, which is awesome. So I want to put what it doesn't even matter. Let's just put Symmetry at the top. And then I summon out. Go for 2k for Rose Paladin and Glow Bulb. Yes, Rose Paladin is there. Glow Bulb is here. So that is loveliness. And we have Quasar. So that is awesome. Hopefully he doesn't get the ability to make a stealth, because that would be awful. Stealth would make me cry. So don't want to make Armades, I want to make Catastrophe. The only reason I'm running Catastrophe is so that way I don't have to give up Armades pretty much when making Quasar. Although Catastrophe is probably better this format, in all honesty. So we get that. And then we get Quasar. So I did it, guys. I made Quasar. I mean, when a deck has Quasar, it's good. It's going to be a big deck for the format. But we soul charged, so we cannot go for game this turn, which is unfortunate. What we can do is Sylvan Charity to draw 5,000 cards. So let's put a Peacekeeper and a Rose Paladin. I love this name, Peacekeeper, like peace. I don't even care really. I'm gonna end up drawing into them or something. And so during our end phase, we can then excavate the top card and send it to graveyard. If it is a no, I think Peacekeeper is on top, so that means we get to summon out a level 4 lower plane type monster. So we get Lone Fire back if we want. Summoner's Art, okay. That is good. That is good. It's been a while since I actually made Quasar and anything. I haven't played a Quasar deck in a while. He's a good card. He's a great card, but like really, he would be so much better if instead of being able to attack more than once, he could negate up to the number of non-tuner synchro monsters, which would be just 2 negations, which would be great. Ooh, he has that. And if he goes for Scout, so he has the Monolith. I'm just gonna MST you. So that pretty much says no to everything he wants to do. And then we have another play. So he has the Carrier. I'm going to say no. And if he has Rejeki or anything, like I can just be like, nope, he's gonna be at He's going to protect him. As long as he can't summon out stealth, which would mean he'd have to have another carrier. And if he does have another scale 1 monster, I'm definitely going to. Okay, so he has the scout. That is cool. That is cool. He has locked his scales, so he can search, but that's about it. That is it. So what will I be doing next turn? So he has the stealth, so he does want to go for stealth, but I don't think he can. And if he has any way of getting out multiple monsters, like even if he had sacrifice, like he'd have to have another monster, and he does not. So he has just quit. That was pretty much GG. Quasar is too strong for the Qliphort player. Qliphorts are no longer a thing. Sylvan's reign supreme. Wait, it's the Telenites? Damn it. But anyways, hopefully guys enjoyed this duel. Next turn, well, I would have done the Peacekeeper play to give me probably a Lone Fire Blossom back. I could have that, or like that would probably been the best thing to do, and then I would have gone for another rank 8 or probably the rank 7, which would have been better. So I would have put a Cherub Sprout to the top of my deck, used the Lone Fire Blossom, of course, to try to get something. I'm really not sure what I had out on Grave. I think it was out of the level 7s. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this duel. Like, I was actually able to make Quasar. I was not expecting that. I really had to think about that. But I was really glad that I was able to make Quasar and just go for game, pretty much. Soul Charge too strong. I mean, if you can make Quasar on this deck without Soul Charge, but Soul Charge is nice. When Soul Charge was at 3, like, you can make Quasar, then proceed to make another Quasar. If you had the right hand and you had all 3 Soul Charges, you can make 3 Quasars. It would just cost, like, all your life points. Pretty much. But you have 3 Quasars, so who cares? You win. They should make... What I want to see is they make a rank 12, where it's just a generic rank 12, but it has effect where if it has 2 original printed shooting Quasar dragons as XYZ material, you win the duel. Like, that should be a really... That should be a card. It's just an XYZ, a monster that's generic, has a decent effect, but if you can get it with 2 shooting Quasar dragons printed, so it has to be... you actually have to have 2 Quasars out on the field and XYZ someone with them. That would be awesome. That would be great. And then go for game like that would really help Quasar decks. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this duel, and if you guys saw anything that you thought I did was weird, or if you thought there was a better way where it could have gone even more plus with making Quasar, or whatever, if you think I'm awful, or if you think you've had an awful day, just tell me in the comment sections below. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.